everybody, it's Ms. Weeb, and we're going to keep working on using our observation eyes this week. We are using not just our eyes for looking, but for really noticing details and thinking about what we see and wondering what's going on. I want to share this book with you. This book is called Wimmelboek on the Farm. And the neat thing about Wimmel books is that they're not boring. There's so much to see, and you don't even need to be able to read words. Let me show you how it works. On the first page, you learn about all the characters to look for. And then every other page has tons and tons to look at. And you get to notice the characters and how they connect to each other. Let me show you a bit more in detail. This one I'm sure you can tell because there's cows and goats and a tractor. This one is all about farm life, and it's called On the Farm. Let me show you how these books work. On the first page, there are all of these little pictures, and each one has some words next to it. Now, unless you can read some words already, you're going to need somebody to help you. So, for example, here it says, Dan is proud of his new tractor. Here it says, what's going on with Great-Grandpa Earl's tractor? That one doesn't look very new, does it? Here it says, Cousin Grady is always getting into trouble. Look at that. He's wearing a yellow shirt and a puffy blue vest with brown pants, green boots, and a red hat. I want you to remember that. We notice those kinds of details when we're reading a book. Look over here. There's a whole family over here. It says, what do the Carters experience on the farm today? Okay, so that's this family right here. And you can see there's a mom, or maybe that's a grandma, and a grandpa or a dad, and maybe that's a sister or an auntie, I don't know, and a little boy in a stroller, in a red stroller. So every single one of these pictures has words next to it. And then when you turn the page, look at how much there is to see. So much. Now we can start looking for some of those things. Like, for example, let's look for Cousin Grady. Do you remember what he was wearing? And we remember that he does not like to work. He likes to take naps. So we're looking for somebody who's wearing a yellow shirt with a blue puffy vest and a red hat and green boots. And he's trying to get away from work, so that means he's somewhere where a lot of people won't be able to see him if they're standing on the ground. Do you see him over by the American flag? You see him sleeping up here on the roof of the porch. What a guy. What a silly guy, that Cousin Grady. What about Dan? He has a brand new tractor. Do you remember what color that brand new tractor was? It was bright red, wasn't it? Yeah, shiny, big, and red. So it's right here in the middle. It's right in the middle of the picture, and he's backing it off the truck, off of the semi-tractor trailer. All right, but now Great-Grandpa Earl, he has an old rusty tractor, and it's not working. Do you see that one? It's parked. It's not on the road. It's parked. And looks like a couple people are trying to fix it. You see it over here? All right. Now there was another family that we were going to look for. This family has 2 women, a man, and a child. So let's look for them. And the child is sitting in a red stroller. Now, if they're on a stroller, it's probably likely that they're on a road or a sidewalk or a path or something. So unlike Cousin Grady, we're not going to look on a roof. We're going to be looking somewhere on a path. So they're walking around and exploring this cool farm. Do you see them coming up the road? Here they are. There they are, all 4 of them. They look ready for an adventure. Now, in this book, there are a whole bunch of pages, and every one has the same characters doing something different. These are lots of fun to look at, and I wish I had one for every single one of you, but I don't. So, what you're going to do is look for the samples that I gave you, and that's what you're going to use for Read to Self today.